just gonna press that. Wow. So, I don't know why, but I was given this palette about a year ago now. I think it's been. I went to a event for Mecca when Morphe was launching inside of Mecca, and then like a week later launched their own store here in Melbourne. And this was in the goodie bag, as well as the 350, some brushes. But for some reason, I have never picked up this palette to use in like a tutorial, and I don't know why. I think what happened was I opened up this palette and I was intimidated and closed it, and like that was that. Because there is so much that you can do with this palette that I almost was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go, and you know, that's a bad thing. This is like a vent session. Anyway, so today I'm challenging myself to use this palette for an entire eyeshadow look. As you can see, I've already got my base done. I'm using this palette to complete the rest of my eye makeup, and of course use my own lashes as usual. It's not that it hasn't appealed to me, because it is a beautiful palette. I'm not using Jeffree's brushes, hold on. I think I'm gonna dip into this shade here. Do not know what it's called. I don't like that there is no shade names on this as well. Wait, hold on. Okay, that didn't really work, did it? All right, this shade next to it, that seems to be picking up a decent amount of pigment. We've pretty much just got a bunch of shimmers and mattes. Now, I do know that some of these are pressed pigments, which means that they require a little bit more finessing and a different technique and way of applying. I have worked with pressed pigments before, but to be honest, I don't really find them to be too different to like my normal application. Also, we are a little more zoomed out today. Hope that's okay. Most comfortable hoodie ever. It is from Boohoo. Just taking that same shade, I'm gonna start deepening up that crease and kind of focusing the pigment a little more. I'm grabbing a Morphe M43. Did I just pick up this brush? No. Into this dark violet color, basically. So guys, the secret is out. By the time you guys watch this video, the hair transplant journey video will be live. Actually terrifying, because it's taken so long to film that video. It took me about 6 months of filming and then about a good month of editing. I'm not even kidding. It's not like an hour and a half long video. It's like 25 minutes, but I put so much time, energy, blood, sweat, and tears into that video. I'm so proud of it. So if you haven't seen it already, surprise, got a hair transplant. The link will be in like the iCard or like at the end of this video if you guys are interested. We are also currently in stage 4 restrictions here in Melbourne. I just miss my life, fucking hell. I have been in ISO since March. I already work from home for myself as it is. So anytime that I get a chance to travel interstate, go and work in Sydney, like go to an event here in Melbourne, go and do like fun little fittings at stores and shit like that. Like I enjoy it so freaking much. I feel like 2020 is gonna be the year of the glow up for a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people are gonna be taking advantage of this time and gonna get a lot of shit done, myself included. These shadows are blending really well. I never really got into James's videos up until recently, I want to say. When I was like going viral on Instagram and all of that, Soft Ochre from MAC, I have not used this in so long. I was compared to James Charles 24/7. I don't know why, because it was between James and Manny MUA that I was constantly being compared to. Like, I think it was kind of like people seeing a guy on social media for the first time and then they're like, oh my god, you look like that person, because they need to like find a way to make this, which is not normal, seem familiar. Does that make sense or nah? By that point, James, I think, had just probably gotten his CoverGirl deal, right? And ever since then, he has clearly slayed the game. But I think because people were constantly being like, oh, you look like James Charles, you look like James Charles, that kind of made me build up like a, oh, for fuck's sake, James Charles again, here we go. You know what I mean? The lid, I'm gonna take this shade here, this really sparkly purple. Ooh, okay, it's got a bit more of a shift than I expected, not as pigmented as I was anticipating. Yo, that's so pretty. I feel as though it was probably the last 8 months or so that I've been like watching James's videos. He is a beauty influencer, beauty guru, but he doesn't actually create like makeup tutorials. He doesn't do like reviews and first impressions, sometimes here and there, but you know, for the majority, like he's actually doing really fun and innovative concepts for his channel, and I find that absolutely amazing. Damn, I'm so impressed by this. I don't know why I'm so surprised. Like, this is like one of the best selling eyeshadow palettes in makeup history. And if you guys own this, please let me know what you think down below. So far, I'm really impressed. Also, I just saw this Stila glitter. Should I pop this over the top? This is Deception. Okay, this is different for me. I don't actually do glitter on my eye all that much anymore. I just feel like it highlights texture and just looks a bit fucked. Okay, moving on to the other eye, I think I'm gonna go in with, should I do like a blue moment? Kind of like what I did here, but like blue. That could look pretty sick. That could look pretty sick. Okay, I'm gonna dip into this bright ass blue right here. Okay, no, we need a bigger brush. Hold on. Working with color is probably one of my favorite things to do. I just don't do many colorful looks because I don't feel like people give a fuck about them anymore. This is probably one of the best blue eyeshadows I have ever used in my life. Deeper blue here. And it's really important when you're blending your eyeshadow that you actually drop your brows down to how they usually would be and it still looks good, because you don't walk around a club looking like this, you know what I mean? I'm going to cut the crease, soft ochre, and I'm using a Stelazzi Small Shadow L221 brush, which is honestly one of my favorite brush brands ever. I know that everyone fists themselves over Morphe brushes. They are good, but I feel as though for the quality and for the price, Stelazzi brushes are way better, guys. I'm not even kidding. I don't have a discount code or anything like that. I'm not affiliated or being paid. I just really, really believe in this small business. They're absolutely amazing. That soft ochre is actually really like ratchet at the moment, so I'm gonna grab another one. This is a brand new one. That one there is like 4 years old, and honestly it was just like so dry. I'm gonna grab this shade right here. Actually no, I'm gonna use my finger for this. Hold on. I'm just gonna press that. Wow, holy shit. Wow, I look like Shark Boy and Lava Girl mixed together. I'm going to take this shade right here. This is more of like a periwinkle blue. It's really, really pretty. Oh. I'm really glad that I did the color because I feel as though now you can kind of gauge an idea of how this is going to look if you do one eye or the other. I'm super impressed. I'm not impressed by eyeshadow palettes all that much, I'll tell you right now. I feel as though everything's been done a million times over. So when someone does the basics right, that is more exciting to me than seeing, you know, another fucking green eyeshadow palette. I don't know. I'm gonna grab this Stila glitter, which I have never used in my life, and it definitely has more of a purple shift in person. And oh my god, speaking of influencer brands, can we just talk about One Size by Patrick? I am so freaking proud of Patrick, honestly. I just can't wait to get my hands on the collection. The products aren't actually available here in Australia, which I find really interesting. I contacted customer service a couple days after his eyeshadow palette and eyeliners came out because I really, really want to grab the liner because you guys know I'm like an eyeliner fiend. His customer service team basically told me that I could buy it from Sephora.com, but One Size do not ship internationally right now, which is really annoying. Oh, that's really, really pretty. This is definitely a lot more of a darker blue in comparison to like the blue that's on my eyes. I think I might layer this glitter on this side as well, just for continuity, just so it looks like it all kind of belongs one in the same, if that makes sense. There we go. Okay guys, so I'm going to go ahead and apply some liner, lashes, and mascara off camera, and then I will come back to finish off the makeup look. For my lashes today, I used my Giselle lashes from my line Bouquet Beauty, of course. Now I'm going to get to work on the lower part of my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a MAC 228 brush. This brush will never get old in my kit. I am yet to find an eyeshadow brush that defines the lower lash line better than this brush. If anyone's got recommendations, let me know down below. Corresponding shades from the top on the bottom. I'm gonna grab a white kohl pencil from NARS. This kohl pencil has got to be probably the best I've ever used. Better than MAC Fascinating, like 1000%, sorry. I'm now gonna grab MAC Extended Play. That is dry as fuck. To finish off my face, I'm going to highlight next. I'm going to be using some MAC Fix Plus just to bring some water back to the surface of the skin because I am quite matte and set in place right now. Then I'm gonna grab the Frank Body Rose Gold Cream, like Illuminator Cream Highlighter. This has literally been like my absolute favorite to use recently. So I'm just popping that right on the top. After my skin has completely drank in all of that setting spray, I don't want my skin to be wet at all. If you put a cream on top of a liquid, it doesn't really mix and it will fuck up all of your foundation. I'm gonna go in with the Hank & Henry Brilliant Pearls Highlight in the shade Glow Bandit. Oh my god, I can't breathe. I'm gonna use this in the inner corner just to intensify even more. There we go. Also popping some on my nose. I'm gonna reapply, my brain is literally not working, it's midnight right now. I'm going to reapply some blush. I've been loving this lately. This is the NYX Cosmetics Sweet Cheeks palette, and I've been going in with this shade. The perfect in-between shade for like a nude, a peach, and a pink. It's just like the perfect color. For lips, I'm going to go in, what do I want to use? I usually go nude, and I'm probably going to stick to nude just because I don't think like a red lip is going to suit this. I want to show you guys my favorite combo right now. I accidentally discovered this combo and it's literally the best thing I've ever done. So, MAC Spice Lip Liner. I'm going to use this to line the perimeter of my lips. And then I'm gonna go in with my all-time favorite. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Touch Lipstick. This is literally like my perfect nude combo right here. And then I'm gonna go back in with that lip pencil and then just blend these edges out. Because I applied a decent layer of that lipstick, I don't want it to look like there's like lip liner and then lipstick sitting on top of it. I want it to all kind of mesh through. Then I went in by accident with the Peachy liquid lipstick by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't know if this is still available. I think this was part of the Carly Bible collection. If you can get your hands on it, definitely do. Because then what I did was I went in the center and then just blended it through. And that gives you like the perfect nude peachy lip. You know what I mean? So in conclusion to this video, I really do love the formulation in this. Like these blues blended like a dream, these purples blended like a dream. It's super hard to formulate purples as I said earlier. So I'm just super impressed. To be honest, I probably wouldn't buy the full size. I would, just because I have so many eyeshadow palettes of my own, honestly just get like the mini and then just be on my merry way and still have all the colors. And I know that for me, when I'm traveling, I just want to bring as minimal makeup as I possibly can and get maximum effect. So I think that the mini palette would suit me a little bit better in comparison to the massive one. That isn't even like a problem with the palette, that's just like my own preference. I'm really excited to give these shades a go here at the top. So I'm gonna do a couple more looks over the next few days and I'll let you guys know how I go on my Instagram, so make sure you guys go and follow me on there as well as my Twitter. Also guys, be sure to check out my brand new lashes that just launched over at Bouquet Beauty. These are the Giselle lashes. I'm wearing them right now. As you can see, you can wear them with a super glam look like I am right now, and you can also wear them with no eye makeup at all like I did in my announcement video on my Instagram, and they look absolutely flawless. I love them. You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, which is AndThatsJacob, and my brand's Instagram, which is Bouquet Beauty. I will leave the link down below for you guys. Be sure to check out my podcast as well. I have quite a few uploads on there right now, which is super exciting. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.